What's up, y'all? So today in Faith's Oven, we will be making a bean bowl. I don't know why I have not done this recipe before. I eat beans all the time since my kids, my oldest is 8 years old, so since they've been born, I've been making beans like every single week because it's one of the easiest things ever. All my friends know beans and rice, you and your kids and them beans and rice, but that's what we eat, you guys, because it's a building block, it's super good, and I hear that people that eat beans and rice live long. Not that I want to stay here on earth forever, I'm trying to see my Jesus, but I'm just saying, if you want to be feeling good and you want something hearty and you're not going to feel stuffed, beans and rice, there's so many different combinations that you can make with beans and rice too. So today we're going to focus on pinto beans and black beans. If you live in Texas, you guys have a grocery store called H-E-B. It's the best grocery store ever. Take advantage, do not take it for granted, it's awesome. But H-E-B has the pinto bean seasoning by Fiesta that I use in the video. You guys will see it. If you live in other states, so we live here in Georgia, and of course Kroger does not have it, boo. But I ordered some off of Amazon. You will not be disappointed with this seasoning. So if you decide to order off of Amazon, it's a win, it's a go. This recipe is super simple. A pot of beans a day, you keep the doctor away. That's what I feel like. Started at the beginning of the week. And if you guys don't have anything to eat, you'll always have beans in the fridge. I make a pot of beans every single week. I will put my red beans and rice in the description box down below. And I will also put my guacamole in the description box down below, so check that out also. You'll see it in the video. It tastes good, it looks good, and you will not lose. When my kids come off breast milk, like I said, this is the first thing that I give them because it's just easy and I ain't don't have no tiny babies. Let's go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Faith's Oven bean bowl. Let's go. All right, so we'll start with 1 bag of pinto beans, and we're going to add that entire bag to our pot. And then to that pot, we're also going to add about 6, maybe 5 or 6 cups of water. And then while we add the water, we'll turn the fire on high. And then we'll cover and let the beans and water come to a boil. Now, while we wait for our beans and water to come to a boil, we're going to cut up half of a white onion. If you want to use the whole white onion, go ahead and do so. But I'm just going to use half today. And I'm also going to use 2 garlic cloves. And then I'm going to mince the garlic. I'm going to make that garlic a little bit teeny. This is a really good garlic mincer. I think we got it at Williams Nova. It's my mom's, but it works really, really good. If you guys do not have a garlic mincer, go ahead and just add the garlic cloves to your beans. You don't have to have a mincer. Okay, so as you can see, our combination is boiling. We're gonna add our onions and we're gonna add our garlic. We're gonna stir it a little bit. And then we will, oh, here's my pinto bean seasoning, the Fiesta brand that I was telling you guys about. You'll find this in the bean and rice section where you find dry beans and dry rice. You'll find that in the section of the store of H-E-B, or you may find it in the international section, I believe. I can't quite remember where I found it. Anyway, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of the seasoning. That's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna stir that just a little bit too. And then we'll also add almost a tablespoon of salt. I believe the seasoning has a little bit of salt in it, so you don't want your combination to be real salty. So I'm going to add almost a tablespoon, but not quite a tablespoon of salt to it. Okay, so cover that and let it turn the fire down to low. Now here we are with our black beans. I'm going to add a whole bag of black beans to my pot also. And then I'm going to add, same thing, about 5 to 6 cups of water to the pot also. And I'm going to turn the fire on high. Then I'm going to cover and let this come to a boil. Same thing. I'm going to cut a white onion and I'm going to add garlic. I'm only going to do half for this one too. Same exact thing for the black beans as I did for the pinto beans. The white onion and the garlic. Except with the black beans, we're also going to add red bell pepper. Okay, so I'm going to use half of this bell pepper because it's a pretty large red bell pepper. I'm going to cut half of it up into little chunks, and then I'll add that along with the onion and the garlic to my pot of black beans. Stir. Okay, so to this we're going to add 2 teaspoons of cumin, and we're going to add about 4 teaspoons of chili powder. Yeah, so good. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our chili powder. then 1, 2 teaspoons of cumin. Stir it a little bit. Okay, so as you stir, don't forget to add just about a tablespoon of salt to the black beans also. All right, so here we go. Here's my Spanish rice. I don't have a recipe. My husband actually said that he has a recipe, but he ain't never cooked it for me yet. Anyway, we're gonna add our black beans and our pinto beans to our rice. And then I also grilled some vegetables. So I made some bell peppers and some purple onion, and I added them to my bowl because they're so good. I also added some cilantro. I love cilantro. And I made some guacamole, some fresh homemade guacamole, because it makes any bean dish delicious. And I added some lime. You guys, don't forget to squeeze that lime all over this dish. It's so flavorful. It's amazing, these flavors. It's so good, and it's plant-based, and it's delicious. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to Faith's Oven. God bless you guys, and thank you so much for watching.